What's up, guys? It's Valkia. This is Blizzard World. It's the brand new map from the guys from the Overwatch team. It has cool little elements from other Blizzard games. For example, this big pylon in the middle from StarCraft 2. You can see the probes that are flying around the outside. Actually, this map makes really nice air rocket practice. So if you ever want to practice these, then this map is really, really nice to try it on. But what we're going to do in this video is we're going to look around the map to see if we can find any kind of hidden secret flank areas, any routes which I think would be suitable to use for defending, getting around to the back of the enemy team so we can drop our justice onto them. Check out that roller coaster going around. That's really cool. I actually saw the release or the reveal of this map while I was at BlizzCon. BlizzCon was really cool. I should hopefully put some footage on the channel soon of what I got up to at BlizzCon and the things that I saw. So let's go around. I need to become familiar with all of the points in this map. So I've just spawned up in the room up here. Actually, we're gonna go have a little walk around. Wait.
Personnel detected.
Okay, I can't get it. Wasn't through there then. It must have been down here. Ah, yeah. So it was in the Heroes Arcade. So this is what I would assume would be the defender's first spawn. So I did kind of play this map when I was at BlizzCon, and the attackers would come in through here. Alright, so you can go over this part here. So the attackers would come through from this direction over here.
Clearing the area.
Got some modifications on so I can keep jumping around. So they would come from the Hearthstone Taverns where they would spawn. They would run up here. Now this is a really, really nice choke point. This reminded me quite a lot of Temple of Anubis, where they had to kind of run through. There is one route on the right-hand side, which they can always come from as well. But what I want to find out, because I didn't really look at the map too much in detail, is if I can go over the tops of any of these as like a flanking route if I have my ulti ready. So it looks like I can't actually go up any higher than that, which kind of sucks. It means you won't be able to drop down behind and drop an ulti in. So that sucks a little bit. I wonder if I can go around on this side here. See how far we can go here. Alright. Okay, I thought we were about to have a flanking route around. I got a little bit excited. Let's go up a couple of times here. So nothing here. So actually you can't flank over the top of this, which I don't really like. It means well, the team is forced to go through and underneath. Let's go left side to see if there's anything here which we can do. This all looks pretty standard. I really like this map, by the way. I think it's really nice. Alright, so that's another flanking route. Well, another route in here. Alright, so once I'm here, maybe I can go across here. Alright, so we found our first route going in. So that's actually quite nice. So if the team are defending back here, so one of the capture points is here. So if the team are over here, then that is a route that a Pharah can take. If, you know, your Zarya is coming in, putting in the grav, where you can go over and use concussive blast to get yourself to the point. Maybe I can use it to get myself down through here. Alright. Okay, that was pretty nice. I can see this being one of the most useful things for me on attacking in terms of keeping myself safe. I can go up here as well. Yeah, I can kind of peek shoot from here as well. If anybody's on the point. So let's go up here again. Can I go up there? No. So over here. What about over here as well? Alright, so every time I think I'm about to be able to go over something, it just gets taken away from me. So going around the back of there and being able to like come from behind and shoot them would be quite nice. Now this is quite nice for concussive blasting. All this area around here, if somebody's up here, can get blasted off. Anybody here, anybody there, potentially anybody who's standing here as well can get knocked down. But okay, so we've covered this area. This area you can't go around, but up here. So no, there's a limit on that too. Okay, what's this? This is the wait, I can't even read that. Snacks rammers? Okay. For snacks. For snackies, okay. So flanking. So I can come down over the roof, through the window, down here. I wonder if I can float under here. No, can't go under. But then I could come up here, get ready for a barrage, which is okay. So this is kind of the area which I will most likely be playing in. Let me check out the right-hand side, because maybe I can go all the way over that roof to the back. Okay, this might be quite good. So if I can come in right side. Nope, can't go over that side. How about if I was to go over here? Nothing here. Okay, you can start going over this part. No, so you get blocked at this area here. Well, that's unfortunate. All the nice flanking areas are pretty much stuck. I think you'll be able to go over this side, though. Yeah, so I can kind of use this roof bit. I won't be able to go any higher than that, though. Concussive blast in and shoot here. So I can use it as a little bit of a height advantage, but then it gets kind of cut short when that's blocking you in the way. This bit in the middle, like if you were able to push into here, you can use this to get up over the. There you go. Now that's like a proper route that I might take to get out of the way or to get behind the enemy team. So this is nice. I can see myself using this part quite a bit. If I get a little bit of height from maybe here, I can go up here.
Clearing the area.
Around here. Okay. Yeah, so I can see this route being used quite a lot for me. Over here. And this part here as well. Okay. Alright, it's pretty good that you can utilize the rooftops at least somewhat on this side. And it's not completely just cut off. How about the high ones here? Can I go over the top of this? No. But this is definitely going to be one of my flanking routes in. I always like to stay above the eye line if I'm coming in from like a secret route. About down here. Okay, this is actually a walkway that people can take. There might be some sort of fast concussive blast that I can get from people respawning or if they're running down this area. Obviously, it's too early to tell what the popular routes are going to be. I like these the probes mining here. Mining the minerals. So, yes to this route. Yes to the middle. Yes to the flank here.
Clearing the area.
Yes to this route. Alright. Well, I'll put together some sort of ideas of how that might be used for attack. Even a concussive blast off this thing here.
Get back.
And a little bit of a hover to get yourself over.
Justice reigns from above.
If you're going in to contest the point. Alright, let's figure out from the second part then. So once the point is captured, I think there is there a payload? I think there's a payload, right? In that. Or no, that can't be in there. Or oh, it's in there. What's the payload even look like? Okay. So payload comes around here on that route. So
move back.
A fast concussive blast around here. Can actually go pretty high here. So yeah, you can flank around on the left-hand side, which is quite nice.
Get back.
This is actually quite a fast route for me to take. And obviously you don't have the double boost, but
Move back.
just to speed things up a little bit. So this is a really nice little flanking route around here. You can get some good like long range boots as well if people are fighting on the back edge. You can't go any further than here. You get blocked off by this building. See how far out we can go. Okay, you can actually go quite far out here. I don't think I'll ever be fighting from this area, but it's just a good to know. Alright, so we're inside the minerals. Let's have a look around. Let's have a look on the right side. So this area can be flanked around. There is a limit on the roof. Not really much you can do here.
Clearing the area.
Up here. Yeah, this route is probably... Can I land on this? Okay. This route is going to be a little bit more high risk for Pharah players because there's not really much cover. It's low play, so if you're fighting here, you'd have to concussive blast behind the advertisements here, and then like get yourself into here.
Always have enough pylons in here.
Pylon terrace, that's so cool. So this route here is definitely a little bit scarier for a Pharah player because of how open it is. Remember, space is the killer for Pharah. If everything's too open and you don't have enough cover or you can't get somewhere quick enough, then it's a huge problem. This area in the middle might not be too bad to play from. The sign as well, so you can kind of peek on the sign, knock somebody down or get yourself away.
Clearing the
What
area.
else? Have a look around here. So I can go, yeah, I can go over this sign here. So second point I think is here. So that payload, I think that payload stops and then a new payload comes out of this, right? So this is the third point. Don't think we can go any higher than here.
Get back.
Can't go over there. Can go around here. Can go over the roof. Can I get on top of the pylon? Yeah, you can actually go over the pylon. Not that I think you'd need to. Can you sit in it? Am I stuck in it? No. Can't get stuck in the pylon.
Move back.
So over this roof here.
Clearing the area.
So inside here. I don't actually think I've been in here before. Oh wow, you can check this out. Okay, that's a shame that you can't go inside there. So where does the let's have a look where the payload actually moves around. So the payload moves in here, around this track. So this is like behind the scenes kind of work. What is this route? Oh, okay. I just round in a circle? Is that all it does? Is there any... This looks like it could be a spawn room. Yeah, this must be second spawn. Yeah, that must be second spawn. Okay. So this is... Wait. Oh, you can break these. So you can break them. So this is booping territory right here. So following the payload around... you can get up to the top. This must be where the third spawn is. The third defense spawn. Payload comes around here. And that must be where the game finishes. Third spawn, was that over there? Or maybe it's fourth spawn. It seems like there's loads of spawns, but I guess I'm just getting confused between the two teams. This wall. So if I'm coming out of here to defend and they're pushing around the corner, I can get up here. Wow, that is such a nice boop from here. That is really, really nice. Okay, I'm a big fan of that. So being in this area here, where's the best areas to boop from? So it looks like they can flank behind the point as well here. So they can go up here and get up to like a bit of mini high ground, kind of where the team come out of spawn. Alright, so you can go up and go over this. Right, so you can go over this little bit here. So I can imagine being here, hanging around for like an ulti. And be up, back, ulti, down. Did I just glitch out of the map a little bit? No. I thought there was a little bit of a glitch then. Cluster blast up to the high ground over here. So this high ground isn't too useful for anybody. This part here is for anybody who's attacking. So if the payload comes around the corner, and they can start shooting from here. So where I'd probably be attacking from would be around this area, putting some rockets into that little gap there. Oh, can you stand on this? Oh, damn, this is nice. This is really nice, actually. Hiding up here. Contested blast, knock them down the hole. And also this wooden plank is so heroes like, I guess, this sort of jump would be for like a Zenyatta and I guess a Torbjorn. So maybe ulti could be used here, like if they're gonna cap the payload. I'm going over the top. Can I not make it over the top of that? Yeah, I can. Then ulti at this side. That's good for attacking as well. So if you're on the attacking team, you could bait people to being booped into this as well. Probably be good attacking from here.
Justice reigns from above.
So that actually works out pretty nicely. So we've got a 250 mega down here. Another 250 mega over there. Let's see if there's any health packs around this side here. I guess it's a bit too close to the spawn. Okay, there's a 75. So if you're fighting from over here, you can walk back and get the 75.
Get back.
So down here.
Clearing the area.
I really like the map. It's really cool. It kind of concludes it, I think, though. I don't think there's any more in terms of like flank routes that you can take.
Clearing the area.
Kind of gone over it all. Feels like I can probably flow around the map quite nicely though. So a really big shame that I couldn't go over this part. I really love to go over that bit.
Clearing the area.
Oh my god. Scary shock.
Move back.
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go health pack hunting.
Get back.
75 inside the pylon terrace. Let's have a look inside the, I'm done the wrong way. I'm looking for the arcade. 250 down here. Okay. Another 75. Anything high ground? Nothing else high ground. Did we already see this one? Yeah, we saw that one, didn't we? So this is, here we go, the Heroes Arcade. I'm sure I can get one of the basketballs in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wait. Boop. It's impossible! Game's broken. Okay. Nothing around here. So this goes out to the 75 again.
Get back.
Let's have a look on the high ground. No health up here. Health pack here. Nothing here.
Move back.
Alright, 250 inside this right room. So you can actually get into this room from... It's like the alternate route for anybody who's not flanking over the top. They go through here and around the back. Or even the quicker route is down this side here. And then to the back here. What's called the Nexus Experience. Night's Worm Slide, the Hell Scream. Any health packs fighting around here? Can you blow the barrels up? I'll blow the barrels up. So I'm looking at the snackies if there's any health. Yeah, 75. Can I sit on top of here? No. Sit at the back? No, I can't sit at the back either. Oh, a mega down there. Okay, that's quite nice to know. Is a mega there? Anything high ground? No. So how would I get into... Get into here? Alright, so that's just on the left-hand side here. So if I'm fighting here and I'm low, a quick concussive blast to here, but they can see you from this area, but at least you'll heal up and you might be able to get out.
Clearing the area.
Alright, so there was a flank route here on the right, which has a 250. Oh, you can go upstairs here. Don't tell me that I can't actually go on the right. Or is I just going to go around on the right, around the circle? Alright. So that just goes around in a loop. And you can get to that from the right hand side here. Alright, so that's like a secondary kind of route around the back. You can jump down, 250 mega, left hand side, blast around, up to the top, grab goes in, ulti. I wonder if you can stand on top of this, yeah. Oh, check this out for Widowmakers. Okay, yeah, this is something that I've actually got to be careful of. If there's a Widowmaker on here, there's a lot of space between her, and this might make it really difficult for, this might make it really difficult for me to do anything, actually, because if I go over here, I'm dead. If I go over here, if I flank over this roof, if I'm to take this Widowmaker out, I literally have to go inside. If I can get in behind that building there, all the way around here, all the way to here, and kill her by diving over here. So I'd have to come up here and shoot the Widowmaker from here, because it would be pretty impossible for me to actually take her out from any other angle, unless I'm just, because she hasn't got really anywhere to go. So if I could probably peek and put a couple of rockets onto her back here, but it would be really, really hard to dive her. Because that's a bit of a problem. But it's good to know that you can actually stand on top of that. I wonder if I can sit in the tree. No. Nothing. You can't stand on top of that. Can you stand on top of these? So you can stand on top of these little bits of signs here as well. What about on top of that one? No. Wait, you can't stand on this? Alright, so you can't actually stand on that. Well, that sucks. Okay. That kind of looks like we've kind of hit a lot of the health packs and a lot of the routes. It's a cool. I'm actually looking forward to playing this map. In terms of, is it going to be a good Pharah map? It looks like it could be okay. There's a lot of cover. I determine Pharah maps based upon like how easy it is to get to cover, the routes that I can take to get over. Like this route is pretty good, and I can, you know, I can fight here, and I can dive on people, and I can keep myself safe, and I can recharge here my hover jets and get around here. I can bait people to the edge and group them off. I can use this as cover, so if I'm waiting to attack somebody, I can be around here. So this is actually quite nice. And following on from that, you can actually take this route around. So if they're all here, like, defending, you can get up and do an ulti behind them. So, yeah, I feel like it could actually be a pretty decent Pharah map. Now, I've seen that part for the Widowmaker to stand at the end of the first point. That makes it a little bit more difficult in terms of Pharah play. But overall, I think if I can find a good route around, then it won't be as bad as I'm thinking. Can I stand on this? Alright, so you can stand on that. So if I'm to go over this wall, just so I can recharge my fuel jets a little bit, I can go from there, up here, blast around. Standing in the corners here. Nice. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. This has been Blizzard World, and my thoughts on Pharah flanking routes, a few health packs, and my thoughts on if Pharah is going to be good on the map. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. You can also subscribe and help me out. You can see my stream live as well on twitch.tv/Valkia, which I do every single day, minus Mondays, because it's like my day off. But I'm also, I do this full time. If you're enjoying it, you can also consider subscribing on Twitch if you have Twitch Prime, or if you want to subscribe normally and support my stuff. It means I can just continue living and doing this, what I love doing. But yeah, guys, I look forward to bringing you some more content. Maybe more Blizzard World if I find anything new. But YouTube, I love you, and I'll catch you again. Bye-bye. You can also see the Pharah gameplay live on my Twitch channel, Valkia, every day. If you love my content, you can support me by subscribing to my Twitch channel. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can link that with Twitch and get Twitch Prime and subscribe for free. However, this does need to be renewed every 30 days, but it helps me out a ton. The link to the stream is in the description.